Imagine waking up one morning, your body feeling unusually heavy. You try to sit up, but your muscles won't cooperate. Panic sets in as you realize you can't even get out of bed without assistance. For millions of seniors, this isn't just a nightmare. It's their daily reality. A silent epidemic is robbing them of their independence, one muscle fiber at a time. But what if I told you there's hope on the horizon? Groundbreaking research from Harvard Medical School has uncovered a startling truth that could change everything we thought we knew about aging and muscle loss. It turns out that specific foods have the power to not only halt this devastating decline, but actually reverse it, even for those in their 70s and 80s. In clinical trials, these miracle foods outperformed prescription drugs, rebuilding muscle mass and restoring strength in ways once thought impossible. In this eye-opening video, we're pulling back the curtain on 3 common vitamins that could be secretly stealing your strength. But don't worry, we're not just here to alarm you. We're also going to reveal what you can do instead to stay strong, steady, and confident as you age. Are you ready to discover which seemingly innocent supplement might be the culprit behind your weakening legs? Let's dive in, starting with a vitamin that will likely surprise you. Stay tuned until the end, because what you're about to learn might just revolutionize everything you thought you knew about aging. Are you ready to discover the secret to turning back the clock on muscle loss? If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you.
The information in this video is for educational purposes only, compiled from open sources, and does not substitute medical advice. Please consult your doctor for any health-related concerns. After subscribing, let us know where you're watching from, and don't forget to turn on notifications. We'd be happy to get to know you.
Understanding the risks and benefits of vitamin B6. Let's explore an often overlooked vitamin that is frequently touted for boosting energy and supporting brain function. Vitamin B6. This vitamin is frequently included in a range of products, targeted at older adults, including multivitamins, energy supplements, memory support pills, and even mood enhancers. Its reputation for being safe stems from the fact that, unlike vitamins A and E, vitamin B6 is water-soluble. The common belief is that water-soluble vitamins are safe because the body disposes of any excess. However, the reality is that vitamins B6 can actually accumulate to harmful levels, especially if you're consuming multiple supplements that contain it. When vitamin B6 reaches toxic levels, it can cause more than just minor side effects. It may lead to serious, long-lasting nerve damage. This is particularly troubling given its impact on nerves in the legs and feet. One dangerous result of high B6 levels is peripheral neuropathy, a condition that negatively affects the nerves responsible for sensation and movement in your limbs. In its early stages, you might notice subtle symptoms like tingling in your toes or slight numbness that comes and goes. Initially, these might be easy to dismiss or blame on poor circulation, but they can escalate over time. As the condition progresses, you may start to feel as though your legs frequently fall asleep, or that your feet aren't quite making contact with the ground as they should. Some describe this as a dead leg feeling, where your legs scarcely seem to belong to you. It can lead to stumbling over small obstacles that aren't there, or a noticeable change in your gait while walking across a room. Stairs may become increasingly intimidating, leading to a genuine fear of falling, which gradually undermines your confidence, sense of control, and independence. What's especially distressing is that many people experiencing these symptoms believe they're simply a part of aging, or worry about more severe conditions like multiple sclerosis or diabetic neuropathy. Yet often, the real issue might be as close by as the vitamin supplements you take, predominantly vitamin B6. So, at what point does vitamin B6 become too much? Generally, the upper safe limit is set around 100 milliliters per day. Despite this, common, over-the-counter supplements can exceed this threshold, particularly if you're taking multiple products. A regular multivitamin might contain anywhere from 20 to 40 milliliters. Add an energy supplement with another 50 milliliters, and include a memory aid, which can contribute an additional 30 milliliters, and you're suddenly well above the recommended safe level daily. Compounding. The issue is the fact that any nerve damage from B6 toxicity may not reverse even after you stop taking the supplements. Some individuals experience long-standing or permanent effects, such as chronic numbness, awkward coordination, or persistent leg weakness. That's an extremely high price to pay for something that was expected to provide you with energy or mental sharpness. So, how can you take steps to safeguard yourself? First, take inventory of all your supplements. Examine every label, not just your multivitamin, but also any product marketed for improving memory, energy, or mood. You may be astonished by how much B6 is hidden in your routine. Additionally, remember that food is the optimal source of B6. Your body processes nutrients most effectively when they come from natural food sources such as bananas, avocados, potatoes, turkey, and chickpeas. These foods supply the right amount of vitamin B6 to support your nervous system without the risk of overdoing it. If you start to experience any numbness, tingling, or unusual sensations in your legs or feet, it's crucial to reach out to your doctor. Ask for a blood test specifically to check your vitamin B6 levels. This test isn't standard in routine blood work unless you request it, but detecting excess vitamin B6 early can have a significant impact on reversing symptoms and preserving your long-term mobility. Finally, avoid falling into the trap of assuming that more is better. This misconception is especially easy to fall for when supplements come with promises to energize your mind, enhance mental clarity, or boost your mood. Yet more vitamin B6 can quietly erode your physical strength, balance, and trust in your body. Our legs aren't just for walking. They're fundamental to our independence. They enable us to shop, cook, travel, visit loved ones, and live with dignity. The last thing you'd want is for something meant to help you to become the very thing that erodes that independence. Take a moment to reassess what you're consuming daily and consider discussing your supplement habits with your healthcare provider. Knowledge is powerful, and being informed about what you put in your body helps you better protect the strength, movement, and freedom that keep you moving forward. The bigger picture. Your leg strength and aging. As we age, it's easy to attribute every ache, stumble, and bout of fatigue to the natural process of getting older. That's the mindset we're often given, what we come to expect, and what we reluctantly accept. But what if this prevalent narrative isn't wholly accurate? What if the muscle weakness, leg fatigue, or balance issues you're experiencing aren't necessarily just due to aging? What if they are actually subtle side effects of the very supplements you've relied on to maintain your health? The truth is that muscle and nerve decline isn't always just a result of age. Sometimes they're exacerbated or even caused by the overconsumption of certain vitamins, especially vitamins E, A, and B6. These nutrients are essential in the right amounts, but excessive intake, particularly over prolonged periods, can gradually undermine your leg strength, disturb your coordination, and shake your confidence in your balance. This means that what you might have considered unavoidable parts of aging could, in fact, be preventable damage inflicted not by time, but by habitual excess. That trusted daily pill might be incrementally wearing down your muscles or numbing your leg nerves insidiously and without any apparent warning. However, acknowledging these signs early allows you to regain control. By reviewing your supplement routine, asking the necessary questions, and making well-informed adjustments, you can safeguard your strength and independence for many years to come. Your legs symbolize your freedom. Ensure unnecessary supplements don't strip that away. While aging is inevitable, the way you experience and manage it isn't beyond your influence. For many years, vitamin E has been heralded as a miraculous nutrient, celebrated for its supposed benefits in supporting heart health, safeguarding the skin, and even slowing the aging process. This reputation explains why vitamin E is so frequently found in various multivitamins, standalone supplements, and a multitude of anti-aging products. It's not uncommon for elderly individuals to take it regularly, often without giving it much thought. After all, it's just a vitamin, right? However, the truth is that not all vitamins are harmless when consumed in large quantities. And vitamin E is a prime example of one that can cause subtle but significant harm, particularly among older adults. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin, which means it's stored in the body's fat tissues and liver. This is unlike water-soluble vitamins, such as vitamin C or the B vitamins, which are expelled through urine when the body does not require them. Over time, the accumulation of vitamin E can reach toxic levels, especially if someone is taking high-dose supplements on a daily basis. The real concern arises when too much vitamin E begins to interfere with vital processes within the muscles and nerves. Specifically, it can impair neuromuscular function, the crucial connection between the nerves and muscles. For aging individuals who are naturally experiencing muscle loss, this can become a significant issue. You might begin to notice that your legs feel weaker, or that your sense of balance isn't as reliable as it once was. These changes often occur gradually and are easy to dismiss. Standing up from your favorite chair may demand more effort, or you may feel a bit unsteady as you navigate the grocery store aisles. Such symptoms might be attributed to aging or simple fatigue, but the reality might be that vitamin E is silently undermining your muscle strength from within. Moreover, you might experience fatigue during daily activities, especially in your leg and hip muscles, which may feel tired more quickly than they used to. Since vitamin E can also act as a blood thinner, those already on blood-thinning medications face an even higher risk, leading to increased chances of bruising, internal bleeding, and potentially serious complications from falls, even minor ones like tripping over a rug or missing a step. The situation becomes more concerning when these issues are misdiagnosed or overlooked entirely. Many people assume that feeling unsteady, sluggish, or easily exhausted is simply part of getting older. However, these symptoms might actually be linked to a seemingly minor daily supplement that is no longer appropriate for your age or health condition. So, what's the alternative? The good news is that vitamin E is still an important nutrient, but it's unnecessary to consume it in excessive doses or via supplements. Nature offers plenty of vitamin E-rich foods that your body can absorb more safely. Excellent choices include sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, and avocados. These natural sources provide your body with exactly what it needs without the risk of overdose. It's also wise to consult with your doctor, particularly if you've been using high-dose vitamin E supplements for years. Bring your supplements along and review them together to determine if they're still necessary. You might be surprised to learn that many individuals are taking doses far higher than recommended simply because the label promotes them as heart-healthy or immune-supportive. Another important consideration: if you are taking multiple supplements, ensure you calculate the total amount of vitamin E from all sources. It might be hidden in your multivitamin, skincare regimen, or daily brain booster. The cumulative amount could be exceeding safe levels without your knowledge. In summary, while vitamin E itself isn't the enemy, excessively high doses can stealthily erode your muscle strength, especially in your legs, which can affect your balance, mobility, and independence. Key aspects you'll want to safeguard as you grow older. Rather than relying on high-dose pills, Consider shifting to whole foods and discussing your supplement regimen with your doctor. Your legs will thank you, and so will your future self. A vitamin. Let's shift our focus to yet another vitamin that many seniors rely upon for its perceived health benefits: vitamin A. This vitamin has long been extolled for improving vision, enhancing skin health, and supporting immune function. It's a staple ingredient in numerous multivitamins, fortified foods, and even traditional remedies like cod liver oil. But here's a crucial point. Just as with vitamin E, vitamin A is fat-soluble. This means it doesn't leave your body easily, but steadily accumulates, potentially causing damage unnoticed. As we age, our bodies undergo numerous changes, including a diminished ability to process nutrients as effectively as before. Our liver's efficiency declines, muscle recovery takes longer, and bones naturally become more brittle. These age-related changes mean there's little room for errors in supplement intake, and too much vitamin A can tip the scales unfavorably. 1. Of the most significant concerns regarding excess vitamin A is its impact on bone health, especially in the hips and legs, the very structures that enable us to walk, balance, and maintain our independence. Studies have linked high levels of vitamin A to accelerated bone loss. For seniors who are already at risk for reduced bone density, even a minor loss can lead to severe consequences. A simple accident, like a slip on a kitchen floor or a stumble on a rug, can translate into a fracture that profoundly alters life. However, the problems do not end with bones alone. Muscle strength can also be compromised. Many seniors report feelings of heaviness or lingering aches in their hips or thighs, particularly after prolonged walking or standing. It's easy to dismiss these symptoms as a natural part of aging or the result of overexertion. But consider this. What if it's not just aging, but the vitamin A supplement you diligently take each morning, believing it aids your health? A tricky aspect of vitamin A is how it comes from multiple sources, easily leading to an unintentional buildup. Cod liver oil, renowned for its high vitamin A content, is just one source. Add in a daily multivitamin, fortified breakfast cereal, and perhaps some liver in your diet, and you might surpass the recommended amount without even realizing it. Because vitamin A accumulates in the body, consuming high doses regularly over an extended period can lead to chronic toxicity. Here are some warning signs to be mindful of. Persistent aches in your hips or upper legs that don't seem to dissipate, getting excessively tired after walking even short distances, and a growing aversion to using stairs or going on walks. Not from fear or laziness, but because your legs just don't feel the way they used to. These aren't merely signs of aging, it could be your body's subtle way of signaling that something is amiss. So, what's the remedy? It's vital to recognize that vitamin A remains an essential nutrient, but the type and quantity matter greatly. The safer form, especially for seniors, is beta-carotene, the plant-based version found in vibrant vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, and kale. Unlike retinol, the active form of vitamin A found in supplements and animal products, beta-carotene doesn't accumulate to toxic levels. Your body conveniently converts it into vitamin A only when necessary, providing a built-in safety measure. If you're currently taking a vitamin A supplement, especially if it's retinol-based or derived from cod liver oil, you might want to reassess. Also, consider whether you're getting vitamin A from other supplements or fortified foods. It's easy to double or triple your intake unknowingly, which is where the risk arises. A minor adjustment might make a significant difference in your energy, strength, and bone health. Furthermore, consider requesting a vitamin A blood test from your doctor, particularly if you have been supplementing for some time. Most routine lab tests don't evaluate vitamin levels unless specifically requested. A nutrient panel can reveal if your vitamin A levels are inching toward a dangerous threshold. The key takeaway is simple yet crucial. More isn't always better, especially concerning fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A. What might have once seemed like a prudent health practice could now be impairing the very aspects of health you aim to protect: your bones, muscles, and ability to move freely through life. Instead of leaning on high-dose supplements, embrace whole foods. Let your nutrition come from your plate, not pills. Embracing Healthy Aging, a guide to safe supplementation and active living as you navigate the path of aging. How you experience it truly depends on you. Now that you're aware of the hidden risks associated with certain vitamins, you might wonder, what steps should I take next? The reassuring news is there's no need for alarm or to discard all your supplements. Instead, it's vital to make informed decisions to protect your health, maintain your leg strength, and preserve your independence. Step 1. Review every supplement you take. Begin by examining all the vitamins, multivitamins, and health supplements you use regularly or occasionally. Take a close look at the labels and ask yourself, what ingredients are in this, and do I genuinely need it? It's crucial to be vigilant about certain vitamins such as vitamin E, vitamin A, particularly as retinol, and vitamin B6. You might be surprised by how many different products contain them, often in substantial doses. Step 2. Check the dosage carefully. Many seniors unknowingly consume more than the recommended daily allowances, not from a single pill, but due to the cumulative effect of various products. For example, a multivitamin, an energy supplement, and fortified cereal might all add to excessive levels of specific nutrients. It's important to be mindful of your total intake across all sources. Step 3. Consult the right healthcare professional. Seek out a doctor who specializes in senior health. A geriatrician or a functional medicine doctor will have the expertise to understand the unique needs of older adults. Bring your list of supplements to your appointment and discuss any leg weakness, balance issues, or tingling sensations you may have experienced. Step 4. Request a comprehensive nutrient panel. Ask your doctor for blood tests that evaluate your vitamin levels, focusing on vitamins A, E, and B6. These tests aren't typically included in routine checkups, so be specific in your request. Your doctor can help determine if you're storing too much of any nutrient and advise you on how to adjust safely. Step 5. Focus on getting nutrients from food. First, whenever possible, opt for obtaining your nutrients from whole foods. Your body absorbs vitamins more efficiently from natural sources like fruits, vegetables, lean meats, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. These foods offer a balanced nutrient profile, making them much safer than over-relying on supplements. Remember, it's not about fear, it's about empowerment. Your strength and mobility are incredibly valuable. By making thoughtful changes, you can protect your body, stay active, and live independently for years to come. The hidden risk of inactivity and how to combat it. Even if you've successfully managed your vitamin intake, there's another silent threat to be aware of: inactivity stairs more challenging and hazardous. At the same time, inactivity contributes to bone density loss, particularly in the hips and legs, increasing the risk of fractures from even minor falls. The good news is that you don't need a gym membership or an intense workout regimen to combat this issue. Consistency and movement are key. Simple activities like taking a short walk around your home, doing gentle chair exercises, or dedicating a few minutes to leg stretches can help preserve muscle strength, enhance circulation, and protect your bones. Even standing and moving every hour makes a difference. Think of movement as medicine. Just as you're careful with supplements, always be mindful of how frequently you use your legs. Your body thrives on movement and is designed to stay active. A personal message from a fellow senior. Allow me to share some wisdom, not as a doctor or expert, but as a fellow traveler who has walked the long road and learned a great deal along the way. Over time, I've witnessed significant changes, watched as the world evolved, and come to understand that aging isn't a foe. It's the assumptions we make about it that can hold us back. I've seen friends, neighbors, and even family members gradually lose their strength, balance, and ultimately their independence, not due to any terrible illness, but due to well-intentioned habits they assumed were beneficial. They took the same vitamins every day, trusting in the labels, unaware that these supplements, which they believed were protecting them, were in fact slowly weakening their legs and diminishing their stability. That's why I urge you to remain mindful, alert, and wise. You've lived a long life. Live strongly. Pay attention to your body. Don't ignore the slight changes, moments of hesitation or fatigue in your legs. These signals matter. They're whispers from your body, trying to get your attention before it raises its voice. You deserve to walk confidently and move into each day on your own 2 feet, steady and proud. Don't let outdated habits or silent mistakes steal that from you. You still have power. You still have time. Take control by asking questions, reassessing what you've been told, and remembering that the goal isn't just to live longer, but to live better, with freedom, purpose, and strength. Your leg strength signifies independence. It's what keeps you mobile and self-reliant. Now, equipped with this knowledge, you can protect it. Use this information to take a closer look at your daily routine. It's never too late to make a change that supports your health and future. Small steps, like reviewing your supplements and increasing your daily movement, can help you regain your confidence, balance, and mobility. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which vitamin are you planning to check today? Share something you've learned in the comments. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing for more health tips designed specifically for seniors, because living longer should also mean living stronger.